morning, folks, or good evening, or good afternoon, depending on where you are. A very warm welcome back to What's for Tea, and what is quite a different shopping haul. So we were down in Yorkshire and we needed to do obviously the shopping, so instead of waiting until we got back, we went to Booths. Now you can't get Booths where we are. I think it's just a Yorkshire thing, correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm always excited to go to new supermarkets, I'm just kind of strange that way. I'm the same if I go abroad. The first place I'll go, or one of the first places I'll go, is the local supermarket, because it always intrigues me to see what the differences are. So we've gone to Booths this week, and I was told it was a wee bit of a dearer supermarket, but I've done a comparison between this and Asda. I've gone through each individual item and put the prices and the pictures on at the end of the video, so if you're interested to see what the difference was between Booths and Asda, hang around till the end. I think you might be quite surprised, or at least I was. If you're new and you're not normally here, a big welcome to you also. My name's Cheryl, this is What's for Tea, and this is our family food shop for the week. We're a family of 4, so yeah. But a big thank you also to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page, guys. It does mean ever so much, so thank you to you. So we were £71.78 in Booths. Is it Booths or Booths? I'm going to say Booths. It just rolls off my tongue better. But we will still, we've still got some things to pick up from the butcher, and there are some things I didn't get in Booths, so I will have to pick them up as well. Some of the things were quite overpriced, so I didn't get them, and I'll tell you when we get there. So yeah, quite a lot actually for the money, and we did manage to get most of the things we needed. We didn't get yoghurt, and there were a couple of spices I didn't get. But the first thing I picked up was some double cream, and I also got some good old Yorkshire butter. Yorkshire butter is beautiful, a wee bit dearer but lovely. A cauliflower, and that's quite a wee one, but we'll manage with that. And also some little gem lettuce. These ones are quite big compared to the normal ones. A loaf of Hovis granary bread. We just thought this one looked quite nice. I didn't get too much frozen stuff because obviously it's a 3 and a bit hour journey. So a bag of mixed peppers and some wee cherry tomatoes. And I thought these were quite good value at £1. There are quite a few bargains in here actually. Some salad tomatoes, because we love all kinds of tomatoes. And I got some tender stem broccoli. I actually get 2 bags because there isn't much in these wee bags, so we'll need 2 of these. And our favourite apples are the jazz apples, as you'll know, if you watch my shopping hauls regular, and these were only £1 and 2p. A bag of Chantenay carrots. Or is it Chantenay? I think it's Chantenay, just for a wee change as a side. And they look super cute, which is a bonus. Some white closed cup mushrooms. I'm going to be doing a spaghetti carbonara. And I got a flatbread, and I fancied this one, garlic and cheese. And also another garlic bread, and this was the kind of crescent roll I've never seen before, so I picked this one up. I don't suppose it'll taste any different, but it does look nice. Some bog standard spaghetti. Like I said, I'm going to be doing spaghetti carbonara. And also a chicken. I'm going to be doing this one in the slow cooker just for a wee change. A big head of broccoli, and this thing is massive. Some applewood cheese slices. We like these in toasties or in sandwiches, something like that. And it's just individual cheese slices. A big bag of our Maris Piper potatoes. I didn't see any rooster ones, but I just got the Maris Piper, which are also nice, and these were only £1. A jar of Heinz mayonnaise. Now the jar ones are getting harder and harder to find, and I think they look ultra cute, and it's a really good mayo actually. And the lighter mayonnaise is the one I have, and some carnation milk. Mr. What's for Tea likes this with canned fruit. A big bottle of Voss water. I've never seen them in this size before, so I grabbed one of them. 4 cans of tuna. There was actually a wrapper over this, but I'd started unwrapping it and then I forgot that I hadn't done the shopping haul. Some baked beans, and then some McVitie's digestives. These are just plain biscuits, which are nice with a cup of tea or coffee. Now this roast pork we're actually going to be having today, which is Sunday. There are 8 slices in there, believe it or not, and they're massive. And he actually carved this off of the joint. You know, it's super fresh. £3.88. I was blown away. I thought that was going to be much more expensive. And then a wee pork pie, because they are well known in the area, and that was wonderful. I had a wee half of that. Some Philadelphia and some of these Just Roll are ready to make croissants. Just pop these into the oven, and I've had them before and they are lovely. Some low salt, and then some fry light as well. And I needed some cling film and some tin foil, some baking paper, and also some Ziploc bags. So I just got them all at the same time. It just so happens they're all by Bako foil. But yeah, I'm always running out of that kind of thing. Some cheaty gravy. Sometimes I make my own, but sometimes I'll use something like this. It just depends what I'm making and whether I can get a stock from it. A bag of lemons and some olive oil as well, because I'd run out. Some bran flakes. This is quite a big bag, a big box actually. This will last a wee while. And some of my usual jacket potatoes. And some Linda McCartney sausage rolls. We all like these. In fact, no, there's only 3 of us that like these. We usually have 2 each. If it's just me and Mr. What's for Tea, he'll have 3 because he's greedy. And then a 3-pack of kitchen towels. And that was it. So that was everything that I got from Booths. I did want yoghurt, but the yoghurts that we normally buy were £1.80 in Booths. In Asda, you can normally get 2 of them for £2. So I'm going to pick those up in Asda. I also wanted some cayenne pepper and some Chinese 5-spice, but those were going to be £2.50 each, and I can normally get 2 for £1.65. So let's go and see the difference in price in Asda, and I will give you a total at the end. So there we are. I've started off with the cream and now onto the butter. Not much of a change with the butter, but I did try and get sort of comparable products to give you, a good idea of the price change. And 84p for the cauliflower in Asda, which was £1 at Booths. And then exactly the same loaf is £1.45 in Asda and was slightly cheaper in Booths at £1.25. But I do think that was an offer at Booths. And then our usual traffic light of peppers was 92p at Asda and a whopping £1.20 at Booths for the same thing. And the wee cherry tomatoes were 90p in Asda and they were £1 at Booths. So around about the same kind of price for the same thing. And then there were the salad tomatoes, 67 pence for 6 salad tomatoes in Asda, and these were 80p at Booths. So not a massive difference, but the wee differences do add up. The tender stem broccoli was £1 a pack in Asda, and it was £1.50 at Booths. And then the jazz apples. Now, these were on offer at Booths at £1.5, but, I wanted to include them because that's what I got, and they would have been £2 at Asda. The Chantenay carrots were 60p at Asda and £1.40 at Booths, and again, exactly the same thing and size of packet. 75p for the mushrooms, that's what it would have been at Asda, and they were £1 at Booths. And then the wee flatbread thing, I paid £1.65 at Booths, and it would have been around about £1 in Asda for a similar product. And then the garlic bread was 90p in Asda, and the crescent roll type 1 I got in Booths was 99p. And then the pasta, that would only have been 53p for a standard pack of pasta and spaghetti in Asda, and it was £1.15 in Booths. The chicken would have been £3 in Asda, and it was £3.75 in Booths. So again, not a massive difference, but the wee differences, usually do add up. The broccoli would have been 50p in Asda and was £1.15 in Booths. The cheese slices would have been £2 in Asda, but were only £1.33 in Booths. But again, I think those were on offer in Booths. Then our potatoes were £1 in Booths, were £1.03 in Asda for a similar size bag of the Maris Pipers. Onto the mayonnaise, this would have been £3 in Asda and was only £2 in Booths. But again, I think it was on offer in Booths. And then the lighter mayonnaise was £2 in Booths and also £2 in Asda. So exactly the same price for that, no difference. The carnation milk in Booths was £1.30 and would have been £1.20 in Asda. So again, no great difference. The Voss water apparently in Asda is £1.50. I've never seen it in Asda. For the larger bottle was £2.30 in Booths. The tuna was £3.50 in Asda and a whopping £6 in Booths. So there's a big difference with that one. The Heinz baked beans were exactly the same price, £2.50 for a 4-pack. Same size, everything's the same. And then the pack of digestives was £1.35 in Booths and £1.19 in Asda. Then on to the roast pork with stuffing. That I just included 2 packs of this to get a similar size. So £3.80 in Asda, and for a similar product, £3.38 in Booths. £1.26 for the wee pork pie that I found on the Asda website, and the one in Booths was 90p. £3 for the Philadelphia is exactly the same price in Boots for exactly the same product. And then onto the Just Roll croissant or croissants, however you want to say it, exactly the same price. Highly recommended these actually, they are nice. And then the low salt was £1.90 in Booths or £1.78 in Asda, exactly the same thing. And then onto the Fry Light, again exactly the same price in Asda as you'll find it in Booths. This is just a cooking spray. Then onto the sort of wrappy things. The baking paper was £2.25 in Asda and was only £1.40 in Booths. And then the cling film was £2.60 in Asda and only £1.25 in Booths. And with the Ziploc bags, exactly the same price for the same size of package, for the same size of bags. And then the Bako foil, the kitchen foil, was £2.50 in Asda and £2.70 in Booths. It's very odd, isn't it, the price changes? And then the gravy that I found would probably be the most like the one I got in Booths was only £1.43 and it was £2.50 in Booths. Then on to the lemons, and these were a whopping £1.50 in Booths, but only 79p in Asda for a 4-pack. And then on to the oil, this was £2.50 on offer in Asda at the moment, and it was £3.06 in Booths, but it was also on offer in Booths. And then onto the bran flakes for the bigger pack was £2 in Asda, and I believe this was on offer, and it was, a penny off or something, and it was £3 in Booths. Our usual baked potatoes were £2.85 in Booths and £1.90 in Asda, again on offer. The London McCartney sausage rolls were £2.29 in Asda and a wee bit dearer in Booths at £2.90. And then on to the last thing, which is the kitchen roll, was £4.75 in Asda, and I believe that was an offer, and the same in Booths. It was £3 and that was on offer. So all in all, we were £71.78 in Booths. Had I gone to Asda and bought exactly the same things, I'd have been £75.92. So actually more expensive in Asda, and I was very surprised at that, because when I said I was going down to Booths, a lot of you said, it's known as the Waitrose of the North, and Waitrose in this country is quite an expensive supermarket. So I was fully expecting to go and pay a wee bit more, but no, it was the complete opposite. And actually, I seen an awful lot of bargains in that shop. I didn't pick up because it's not things that we normally buy, but yeah, I was quite surprised at how many offers and lower priced items there were. So certainly a shop I would go back to if there was one in the area, but unfortunately there isn't, and that's why I did want to go, because it's not something or a shop I would normally go to. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you very much for popping over just to check out what I got in Booths or Booths, however you see it. And I am going to be back later on with my wee shopping haul and details of my 70,000 subscriber giveaway. So thanks to each and every one of you for getting me to this amazing milestone. I never thought I'd get anywhere near as many of you that, are now watching my wee videos. So I will say a thank you later on, and hopefully see you later for meals of the week. So until I see you next, mind to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you off soon back here on What's for Tea. So bye now.